What is advanced spontaneous hypnosis? It is a form of hypnosis that is compatible with a lot of different overall approaches to change work. So there are similarities between it and NLP, coaching, and traditional hypnosis. I would say that in a lot of ways, it is a blend of those. And those are the backgrounds from which I come and from which I have shaped and refined and developed my own unique style to this, which I call advanced spontaneous hypnosis. The fundamental difference between this and anything else that you will learn, anything else that you will do, is that all of the other approaches focus on telling your client what to do. So if you think about traditional therapy, a lot of it is focused on giving advice. Hearing them, yes, letting them process, asking good questions, those are important. But at the end of the day, a lot of it is prescribing a medication or prescribing advice. There's nothing wrong with that. Same thing with coaching. A lot of it is focused on, okay, you are right here. You say that you want to get here. So let's think logically about how we can bridge that gap. How can we install different motivational strategies in your mind? How can we install practical step-by-step plans to get you from A to Z? And then with traditional hypnosis, you're telling them each step of the way, close your eyes. Imagine yourself walking down a flight of stairs, this and that. Imagine yourself being a non-smoker, etc., etc. With each of those, you are telling your clients exactly what to do. Whereas with spontaneous hypnosis, you are allowing the instructions that they need to receive to occur spontaneously and to be pulled up from them and from their unconscious mind. So if you are less familiar with what conscious mind and unconscious mind mean, if you don't come from a hypnosis background, let me just give a quick summary of it. Throughout your day-to-day life, you are operating in a mixture of consciousness and unconsciousness. It is very normal for you to be aware of a very limited number of things that are actually going on inside your mind. So you might be aware in this moment of the sounds that you're hearing, particularly my voice, but you could probably tune into other sounds that are around you as well. You might be aware of the general feeling of the temperature of the room, but you could probably identify different parts of your body that actually feel different temperatures and different textures. Those things, by bringing awareness to them, you are bringing them out of your unconsciousness into conscious awareness. That is a very simple way to understand what those refer to. If we talk about something being unconscious, we just mean it quite literally. You're not conscious of it. Now, when you are asking questions within a session, one of the really, really powerful things that you can begin to notice is whether or not that question seems to come from their conscious awareness or from their unconscious awareness. It is, once you can learn to identify this, which is the bulk of what my trainings consist of, is learning how to spot these moments and knowing what to do with them. It changes the game forever. You could be a lousy coach, you could be a lousy hypnotist. It doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter what you have to say to them. What you have to suggest to them, frankly, does not matter once you learn how to spot these moments that are occurring, that are popping up, that spontaneously are just emerging from their unconscious mind. The key to that, the reason why that's so important, is because where do problems exist? People are paying you money as a coach or hypnotherapist, as an NLP practitioner, because they have some type of problem and they're hoping that you can solve it. But where do their problems exist? Let's just think about this. The real problem, they're aware of it to some extent, but the real problem behind the problem that makes it so that they can't fix it on their own is unconscious. It is out of their conscious awareness. If they saw it, they probably wouldn't even recognize it. That's how unaware they are of it. Otherwise, if that weren't the case, they probably would have been able to fix it on their own. So that's why, taking a step back again, being able to spot when they start venturing out of their known conscious awareness into a new territory that is up until that moment had been unconscious is so crucial, because that is where the answers are. That is where the new perspective is that will allow them to view their problem and their whole life with a brand new perspective. So I'm going to be explaining way more than this in the future. But that is just a super quick introduction to what spontaneous hypnosis is.